What's up, y'all? AJ Simmons checking in for another video. Today, I want to talk about how to bid on commercial cleaning jobs, all right? And I'm going to show you how to do it, whether you have the square footage of the building and also if you don't have the square footage of the building, all right?
Headed to the top, ain't none of y'all stopping me. Used to say I never get a ring, Charles Barkley. Now I got a wife, got kids, on property. Bubble-eyed beans that look like that be watching me. Okay, I lied about the beans, but that was hard though. I'm still in that black act, but she starred though. Cause that's all it takes. I'm flashing for. I'm on my grind, not no motherfucking fashion show.
So as you can see, I'm on my calculatedclean.net website. So you can use the website like I'm using right now, or you can use the mobile app. We have the Calculated Clean mobile app as well, all right? And just for a disclaimer, the site is about to change. I'm about to make some changes to it. So just be wary of that if you're watching this video in the future. But the calculators will always pretty much stay the same, all right? So I'm going to take my picture off of here so you can see my full screen. All right, and we're going to jump into it. So first, let me log in. And by the way, if you don't have a membership to Calculated Clean, it is $29 a month for the basic plan. But we do have a 3-day free trial, so if you want to try it out and test it out, then you definitely can do so. All right. Let's get me logged in here. All right, so I'm logged in, and so it's going to ask me what I want to do. I want to create a bid, okay? So I'm going to go to commercial. And by the way, before I go any further, Calculated Clean, most people don't seem to understand this or realize this, but we also have special bid calculator, right? So if you're doing pressure washing, window cleaning, apartment move outs, disinfecting, clean, anything you could think of is probably covered in this special tab, okay? But today we're talking about commercial, all right? So I'm gonna click the commercial tab, and we're gonna assume that you already did your walkthrough with the customer, right? You used our walkthrough feature in our Calculated Clean mobile app. It has a walkthrough feature up there if you click the prospect button. And so you have all of your details. So you want to put everything here. So the name of the company, the address here, everything, any details, right? Because that way, when you finish this, you're going to email this to yourself so you can save it on your local computer drive and keep it for your records, all right? Because you never know when you might have to go back and rebid on a contract in the future that you won, and so you want to have the notes to show maybe your future salespeople or even yourself how you came up with the bid in the first place, all right? So that's why it's important to keep these for your records, even though this won't go to the customer. What you sent to the customer is the actual proposal, okay? And I'll show you how, I won't show you how to do the proposal in this video. I'll do that in a separate video. All right, now, it's going to ask you for the carpeted area. Then it's going to ask you for the hard floor area here. Let's just say you forgot to note the square footage for the carpeted area and the hard floor area. You didn't separate it. Well, you can put it all in one particular area, okay? So let's just say the total building was 12,000 square feet, okay? And then they're going to ask you the production rate. So as it tells you right here, the production rate is the amount of square feet that you think you can clean in 1 hour, okay? So if you know that you can clean 3,000 square feet in 1 hour for a building like the one you just did a walkthrough in, so it's all carpet, it should be fairly simple, then you can leave this at 3,000. If you go into a building where they want real detailed cleaning, it's not going to be, it's going to take you some time. It might be a hard floor instead of carpet. Then just lower your production rate, okay? So that means you can clean less square feet per hour, okay? But for now, I'm going to leave it at 3,000. That's standard for me, all right? Then I'm going to come down. So it tells you right there that the time to clean this facility is going to be 4 hours, okay? All right, now you're going to come down here to your tubs, right? What are your tubs? That's your toilets, urinals, mirrors, and sinks, right? So you wanted to count those up while you were in there, all right? So next, what you would do is just simply add the number of tubs you count. Let's just say we counted 12, all right? They had 2 bathrooms, and then total they had 12 tubs in there, right? Actually, let's do 24 for 12,000 square foot building. All right, cool. So now the total hours to clean this facility is 4.9 hours, what the calculator is estimating based off of the information that you entered. All right. Now you want to put how much you're going to charge a customer, but don't put it, okay? Because some of you guys don't know how much you want to charge a customer per hour, right? You don't know how to come up with your hourly rate. Well, don't worry, because Calculated Clean will do that for you, right? All you need to do is enter how much you would charge your worker. How much you will pay your workers per hour, and then the calculator will tell you how much you should charge to the customer. So let's just say in your area, most people You don't touch this. Once it changes, leave it alone. All right. And this is accounting for your payroll taxes and everything. All right. Next, you want to go how many days are you cleaning this facility? All right. So let's just say we're going to go there 5 days a week. And there you go. Your monthly price to the customer is right here. It also has a bid analysis down here. So it's going to tell you your estimated monthly expenses every single month, your estimated net profit. Okay. So all of this is here for you. All right. Your projected how much you're going to make for the year. Your profit margin is here. Right. And so let's just say, well, let's just say you wanted to increase your profit margin. Well, the way that you would do it is what it says right here. To increase the profit margin, just increase your hourly rate. All right. So let's just say you want to get more up to 50. All right. So let's just raise this up a little bit. So you change it to 27. Now your profit margin is 48%. Right. So you change it to 30. Now let's see the profit margin, 53%. All right. And so that's basically all you do with the calculated clean bidding calculator. It's very simple, very easy. Now, I showed you how to do it if you had the square footage, right? Well, what if you don't know how many square feet that the building is? Well, this is what you would do. Scrap this. Let's just say you don't have the square footage, right? All right, well, one thing that you can do is, let me get rid of, what's these? Tums. Where's the tums? There they are. All right. So you can see everything is empty now, right? Now, if you don't know the square footage of a building, then here's what you do. You simply skip down from the square footage part and go straight to the estimated hours to clean this facility. So if you can just look at the facility, if you walk through but you didn't take measurements, then just estimate how long did you think it would take to clean it. So you say, okay, well, I think if I get 4 people in there, then it might take us, 2 hours to do the job, or 4 people in there to do 4 hours, brother. So if it takes 4 people 4 hours, then that's a total of 16 man hours. Okay, so enter your man hours here. So don't put 4 hours if it takes 4 people to clean it in 4 hours. Put 16 because it's a total of 16 man hours, okay, that you're gonna have to pay out. So again, you didn't have the square footage, so you skipped all of this first part, right? You came straight to estimated time to clean to provide the service, right? You put 16 man hours there, then you do the same thing here. How much you gonna pay them per hour? So let's just say you're paying them $13 an hour. Here's what you'll charge to the customer. It's gonna be a 5-day a week contract, and there you go. Price to charge your customer. All right. So it's really that simple. Hopefully this video was able to help y'all. Again, don't get so wrapped up when it comes to the bidding, okay? The most important thing is to make sure that you have this a good profit margin, okay, after you pay your employees. So, and yes, you're gonna lose out on some bids because your price might be too high, but I'd rather be too high and not get the job than to be too low. You know what I mean? Than to be too low, get the job, and then you can't deliver a quality service because you can't find anybody willing to do the job because you can't afford to pay people enough because you underbid, right? Or you pay people enough and then you're not making any money and you invested your money into this business to make money, right? So again, don't get so wrapped up into the bid and trying to be the lowest price. Just make sure that you do your due diligence. You actually enter the numbers the way that they should be, right? If you know it takes you longer to clean, like if you look at right here on the production rate, if you know you can't clean 3,000 square feet in 1 hour, don't be afraid to lower that production rate, okay? Lower it down. If you can only do 1,000 square feet per hour, then you do 1,000 square feet per hour, okay? Into your total square footage there, and let it take you 10 hours to do that particular area. And remember, I just did this to simplify for you guys. If you do know the square footage of the carpeted area versus hard floor area, you can separate it. And the reason why is because typically carpeted areas don't take as long as hard floor areas because you don't have to go back and mop, okay? So that's why we have the separate areas for the hard floor and the carpeted areas. But again, this production rate is the most important thing because um, like that's going to determine how long it takes you to clean. Okay, so if you got a very detailed, you know, uh, oriented point of contact at this particular facility, then you know you want a lower production rate, right? If they not they kind of lax, then you can go higher on it, right? You know that all you're doing is dumping trash and vacuuming, not much wipe down, then you go higher with your production rate. All right. So hopefully this video was able to help you. If you want to get started with Calculated Clean, you can download the Calculated Clean mobile app or just go to calculatedclean.net and sign up there. And I can show you our plans here. Let's get me off the screen. All right. Show you my plans here. And if you scroll down, you can see we have a basic plan. right? And it comes with all access to the calculator, so you can get all the calculators once you have it. It's unlimited bids, so there's no cap on how many bids you can, do. There's no limit on the number of proposals, no limit on the walkthroughs, no limit on inspections, and you get a discount on our lead generation service, which sets you up with walkthroughs, right? So then we have the next package up, which comes with everything here, except that it'll also guarantee you one lead per month included from our lead generation service, which is basically just a walkthrough appointment that we set up for you. Or you can do 3 appointments per month, or you can do 5 appointments per month. All right. So very straightforward. I know a lot of other bidding apps and companies out there, they put a limit on the amount of bids that you can do per month or the limit on the minimum amount of proposals. We don't do any of that. All right. So you get the $29 membership and you do this all day long. All right. So hopefully this video was able to help y'all. I'm AJ Simmons. Hopefully you decide to sign up for Calculated Clean soon, and I will talk to you later. Thank you.